Hey, welcome back. I'm super excited. What you're seeing here is Claude designing a part. If you stick around, I'll show you how you can do it too. First, you need to install Claude. There's a lot of tutorials on the internet how to do it. Then you're gonna go to Fusion 360 and go to settings. So in that way, you can see if you have enabled the MCP port. So make sure that all of the checkboxes are in place and then copy that URL. In this case, is my local host. Once that you do that, then you go back to Claude and you can do the MCP list to see if it is enabled. If it's not enabled, just enable it. In my case, I already have it enabled. So once that you do that, you are ready to be able to start using AI to design your parts for you. If you have been using any sort of AI like ChatGPT or so on, you know that you need to do a very specific prompts. So when you are prompting it, you can specify what you want. In this case, I want a taper box to use as a stock. I'm also telling the name of the file because if you have multiple files open in Fusion, the AI will know what file are you talking about. So I want you to pay attention because it will burn a lot of tokens. I don't know how or why it's getting, so it's going to be pricey. But anyways, I am right now letting it, the AI think what needs to do, and it's working in my behalf. I'm just checking once in a while the sizes and dimensions, but let me tell you, even that little box, it was taking a while. So I let it just finish. While it was finishing, I was doing some recording of this video and all of that. And then voila, it came back and it did the taper box. And for this, it was taking thousands of tokens to be able to do it. The other thing that I wanted to do is to position it. I wanted to see if the AI is able to recognize the positioning. And yeah, it actually, as long as you're telling it the instructions, it was able to figure out. Once that it completed, I wanted to test it out physically. And I just sent it to my 3D printer. I was just checking the proper sizing and all of the shells because I wanted to metal cast it. So I noticed that my stock, I wanted to machine that part, but my stock was not big enough. So I pulled my kiln, and also I have some extruded aluminum and my past failures to be able to melt them into the pile. And voila, we have a part. It's so satisfying to see the part that you are kind of designing from the AI and get it in real life. Anyways, now that we have the stock, I want the AI to help me to machine it because I basically I want to see the limits of the AI. I was very surprised that it was able to get it out. The first thing that I noticed is that sometimes the MCP disconnects, so you're gonna have to connect kind of over and over. But anyways, once that I was able to connect it back, I wanted to see if I can create in manufacturing the setup. So because I have a CNC, I'm able to just do it. And the first thing that I needed to do is to see all my tooling. So it was recognizing all of the tools, and then it was doing each of the setups. So if you're not familiar with CNCs, basically it allows you to cut with different tools. So that's what it's doing here. So you have to treat the AI like an intern because in some cases you might have to intervene and try to verify the work. It's a very smart intern. Anyways, leave a comment. Tell me what else would you like to see. Like and subscribe. And once again, thanks for watching. And yes, at the end, it was able to help me out to finish, as you can see here in the simulation. Bye.